found that women who gave birth during the pandemic were 40 times more likely to have an acute response to childbirth. And based on our data, roughly 1 out of 4 at least reported a traumatic response to their childbirth. In this sample, we excluded women who were positive for the pandemic. So we only studied women who were presumably healthy.
Sure.
And therefore, the traumatic response that has been increased possibly not relates to the fact that they had the virus, because they didn't, but it might relate to these added, what I would call kind of contextual stressors of giving birth during the pandemic, such as giving birth in a hospital that is basically transformed to address COVID-19 patients. And for a significant group of women in our sample, I think it was roughly 25%, women who actually were not allowed to have a support person, either labor, delivery, or during a maternity hospitalization stay. And possibly these factors of not having a support person to some extent might have contributed to the traumatic experience of childbirth.
Yeah, both the combination of all these changes and protocols, but also the expectations. Like, here's how especially new parents imagine this whole process is going to go. They've been dreaming about that, maybe for a really long time. And then for it just to not meet those expectations or have so much sort of loss in the ways they expected to be supported throughout this whole process.